Good afternoon, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Saima Nadeem. I'm a nurse from Pakistan. I'm currently working here in the UK. In today's video, we are going to answer some of your questions, which I'm getting a lot from you guys, and I thought I'll make a video about it because it's easy to explain the procedure and everything via video instead of in the comments. So I thought I'll do it a session for your queries. I can answer them easily or if I'm doing it with the video, then in the comment section. So let's get into it. If you're new to this channel, this is the channel for you where I provide information about UK nursing and everything about me, around me here in the UK, living style, housing, accommodation, each and every bit, to be honest, visa processing. So if you are new to this channel, you can consider subscribing, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. So first question I would like to answer is someone asked me how much experience do they need if they are going to work in the care home, or if they are planning to work in a care home, nursing home, or NHS hospital. How much experience, how many months, how many years of experience do they need? So you don't need any experience as such if you are here in the country. All right, even the care home, nursing homes, NHS, they can hire you as fresher as well as experience. So they can hire you even you don't have experience. But if you are coming from your country, if you are in India or Pakistan, then I would say 6 months experience is mandatory, because they are going to give you sponsorship letter, they are going to offer you a job, and then they would like to have a person who has good experience. So I think 6 months minimum experience is like very, very important. I'm getting a lot of questions about this, how much experience they should have. So I'm not saying that the freshers cannot apply. Freshers can apply. There are nursing homes, there are NHS hospitals who they hire even without experience. They hire freshers also. So you don't need to worry if you don't have experience, and you can still apply. But I would say if documentation and preparing the documents, each and everything, it can take up to 6 months. So why wasting time? You can get some experience, at least 6 months experience, while preparing your documentation, your documents, and then apply for a job here in the UK, because it will increase your chance of getting job easily and fast. So you don't have to wait too much. So I would say minimum 6 months of experience is necessary. The next question someone asked me, if we are two friends and we want to go together, is it okay for them to travel together? Is it okay for them to get a job in the same NHS trust? Can they sit together in the plane? Of course you can. Of course you can work together. You can give interview together. So the thing is, you need to apply together for an agency. If you are from a green list country, you can apply together, and if they hire you, then well and good, they can give you tickets, they can give you visa on the same dates. But again, everybody is different. If I submit my documents and you submit your documents as well, maybe I'll get visa tomorrow and you will get the visa day after tomorrow. So there are some changes, there are some delays can happen with the everybody's procedure and details. So but if you get all the things in time, on time, and you get your visa and tickets, you can book the tickets on the same date, and you can book the same flight as well. And I think there is no problem at all. You can travel together, you can work together, you can work in a same ward, you can ask them to be in the same ward as well. But most of the time they just allocate you the ward according to your experience, and also where they need the staff. So if you are lucky enough to get the job in the same department, well and good. If you are lucky enough to get the job in the same hospital, very good for you. But you can try. There is no problem at all if two of you wants to travel together or work together. There's no problem at all. The next question I have is, someone asked me that their wife lived in Manchester and they are going to land on Heathrow Airport. Would it be possible? Is there any problem? There will not be any problem for you. It's totally fine. You will be coming to the UK is the whole country. We are here in England, so even if you're coming on Heathrow Airport, you are still in England, all right? So Manchester is not that far from Heathrow. So it's totally fine. Even if your English is not good, you are coming on dependent visa, they are not going to ask you loads of questions. They will ask you questions only about your wife or your spouse who's calling you to come and who has called you to come. So they're gonna ask about that person, and they can ask you some questions about your accommodation, where you live, where you're going to live, and about the sponsoring person. But coming on the Heathrow Airport is not a big problem. It's not a big deal. So don't worry if you are coming on the Heathrow Airport and you want to go to Manchester. It's totally fine. All right. Someone commented recently that how I got these communication skills, how am I confident in speaking. It takes time. So answer for this question is it takes time, and you need to prepare well. You need to work on your grammar. You need to work on your basic English, because it is very, very important when you prepare for your OET or your IELTS exam. If you make your basics correct, you will be fine and you can get fluent in English. It's not a big deal, honestly, guys. It takes some time. It's not going to happen in one day. So don't think that I'm preparing my English test today and then tomorrow I'll be very fluent in English. It doesn't work like that. It needs time and it takes time. So be patient, prepare well, and give it some time. You'll be fine in few months, or some people get very fluent in few months, some people take years. So it's entirely up to you how you prepare and how much time you invest in this. So as I said, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So give it some time, be patient, be calm, and always learn from your mistakes, and always learn the English in a proper way. I know there are universities, or there are education centers where they teach rubbish stuff. They don't know what they're doing. So you need to find a genuine, or you need to find a person who can teach you better, or an institute who can teach you better. All right, so you need to work on your grammar basically and your English. In the beginning, if you treat it well, if you get all the required information, if you stick with it, and then you absorb in your mind that what I'm learning, you need to work on that on daily basis. You can try to speak as much as you can, and also you can try to think in English. Then it will become very easy for you to learn English and speak English. All right, so as I said, being fluent in English, it takes time. Someone asked me how I am managing with the baby, with household chores, and with YouTube. So answer to this question is, it's tough. Honestly, it's really, really difficult. I can't manage. I'm struggling. Sometimes I don't get enough time to make a YouTube video. So what I do, I just get my tripod, my phone, and sometimes I come into the kitchen and start making video when baby is sleeping, and sometimes his dad holds him. So to be honest, it's very difficult to manage, but obviously I can do it, and I'm doing it. If you are desperate about something, if you are really interested in doing something, then you will find a time. So everybody has 24 hours of time. Nobody has extra or less. So everybody has 24 hours. Yes, you heard me right. So you have 24 hours also. So you can decide what is your priority in doing. What do you think that you need to do? If you want to invest some time in your English preparation, then you also have 24 hours. So if I can manage with these things together, with all the things together, household chores, with the baby and YouTube, you can do it also. If you are working, it doesn't matter. You have 24 hours also. At least give it 1 hour to prepare your English, and then you will be fine with your OET and English test. All right. That's it guys for today. If you have more questions for me, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section. If I don't reply to you, don't worry, I'll make a short video about some of your questions, because it's easy for me to make videos instead of commenting. Also, I remember one more question. Someone asked me, can they opt out from the pension plan? Of course, yes, you can opt out from the pension plan, and I'm thinking to make a detailed video about that, because it's a difficult topic, and how much we contribute, how much hospital contribute, it's a difficult to explain, and it's a bit complicated procedure. So I will give it a whole video on I'll make a whole video about pension plan and how much contributions are needed from you and from your employer. But if we talk about the opting out, if you don't want to pay pension, then you can opt out, but there is a time limit. So stay tuned for that video. I'll make a video about pension plan very soon. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and colleagues. I'll see you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. God bless.